Jenkins, and this uh, this is the video about SAKs. For those of you who don't know, SAKs is Swiss Army knives. I got the Tinker right here. I got the Tinker right here, and so the story is as soon as I got my first apartment 2 years ago, as soon as I got my first apartment, the first thing I did is I went out and bought a Tinker because I wanted to be a handy outdoorsman type guy, and I was a really frail type inner city type not very good with my hands type guy. So I wanted to be a real outdoorsman. So that's why I bought the Tinker. And then at the same time when I was buying the Tinker for, I believe, yeah, this was $20 at Target. And on the other part of the shelf, they had this really expensive. They had this really expensive. They had this upmarket SAK upmarket Swiss Army knife, which was um, um, the Huntsman. So and that's this one right here, the Huntsman. So basically, this one has the Tinker has 12 functions, and the Huntsman has 15. So particularly interesting. The only real reason why I bought the Huntsman was because of this. On the back, it's got a little hook right there. And I was like, as soon as I saw that hook, I immediately thought that this would be good for sewing. That was my first instinct. But the only reason why I bought this Huntsman was for the hook. I was like, this hook is the most revolutionary thing that I've ever seen in my life. This little hook is like it's better than the moon landing. I mean, this is more of a bigger discovery than any of that stuff. And so about a month after I bought this, I started scouring the internet like, okay, what's the hook for? And nobody anywhere on the planet knows what this hook is for. Nobody anywhere on the planet knows what this hook is for. So, long story short, the sleeve of my hoodie ripped, and I was like, I gotta throw this out. But then I was like, you know what? I can be handy. I can be resourceful if I actually sew this together. So it turns out that not only does the Huntsman have scissors. Not only does the Huntsman have scissors, which are very valuable for um, um, for uh, very valuable for sewing, very useful for sewing, but this hook is very useful too. So basically, I've got these like gigantic, like I don't know, like mini Wilt Chamberlain hands, and so the thing about when I have to sew something is that when you make the knot, when you're tying out the knot for to attach the string, to attach the thread to the needle, you have to loop the string over, and then you have to pull it through this tiny little hole. You gotta pull it through this tiny little hole, and my gigantic hands can't do that. So basically, what you do is this. I mean, this is the perfect usage for uh, this is the perfect usage for a tool like this. So what you do is you make the loop, right? So you make the loop. You take the string and you fold it over itself like that. So you have the loop. You fold it over itself like that. So what you do is you take the hook. You take this part of the hook and you reach under the free end. So you make the loop right here, and then right here, this part right here that's hanging off, you reach the hook underneath that and you pull it, right? And then, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little process right here. There's a little notch or process right here. So you reach under that piece of that the free end of the thread. You reach under that, and then you use this process to push the thread through the loop. So you have the loop, right? You have the loop like this. You reach under the free end with this hook and you pull it. And then you pull it through the loop. And then when you get it through the loop, you use this process at the top to push the thread through the loop. And if you do that, that'll make your sewing very useful. And I know people are gonna say, well, Huntsman don't sew, but back in the day, back in the day, all of the cobblers, all of the garment makers, tailors were men. So, and like I said, if you're out there in the wilderness by yourself, you're gonna have to make all your own clothes. You're gonna have to make your own shoes. You're gonna have to if you're living in a tent, you're gonna have to use animal skins to make tents. You're gonna have to make blankets. You're gonna have to make traps. You're gonna have to make. You're gonna have to dress wounds. I mean, here's the Huntsman again. It comes with this handy pouch so you can clip it to your belt, clip it to your pants. Uh, so yeah, so I finally figured out what the use is for that hook. It's the perfect. It works like a glove. It works like you should try it. It works like a glove. Um, uh, uh, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say. And for all of you sack lovers out there, for all you sack lovers out there, yeah. So. Uh, I hope this helps you out a lot, and like I said, it works perfectly if you do this. And yeah, so thanks a lot, and uh, yeah, goodbye.